kommer att spela andra låten här.
Ja.
Och sen...
Spelar den på spelaren eller spelar den någon annanstans då?
Ja, 5% kommer de att säga så här. Introducera dig. Snacka och introducera dig.
Ja.
Bara de har en röst.
First 4 or 5 years, everything was awesome. Because you get a kick out of it, the same thing if you're jumping out of a plane, you get a kick too. Because you're playing with the feeling of almost dying. And when you're up on stage, I have been playing with the feeling of being special and finding a connection with people in the sense of being accepted. The way I went into DJing was I'm going to give it 100%, no matter what happens. And I kept giving it 100% all the time. It was all around, in general, that sense of more. I didn't give myself enough time to really figure out what about the touring didn't I like. The only time I had was a few weeks here and there, and then I was out on the road again. And the few weeks I had, I never really got to get home anywhere, and I was out for 8 years. So once after 4 years, when I started to come home, it didn't even feel like home anymore. I just know that it got to a point where I didn't like it anymore. And it got to a point where it was too much. After that, I just decided, fuck, I'm gonna quit.
I grew up in Stockholm. My whole childhood up to I was like 19 years old was in between like 5 blocks. Like all my schools that I went to were all in the same area of Stockholm. I knew that whatever I wanted to do later in life, I knew that I wanted to do something creative. A friend of mine told me about FL Studio, and I remember I downloaded it. So I started playing around with it. It was very easy because